Hello, Lethal Nation. Welcome to another installment in our Lethal Life series. And what are we talking about today? Well, if you happen to see our last episode we put out, we were talking about saddle hunting, and we're going to continue on that topic, talking about getting up a tree and a saddle platform. So when I very first got my saddle, I had an old climber top, and it's kind of what I was standing on, utilizing that to get myself comfortable. And I found out that these saddle platforms are a lot nicer than using an old climber top or something like that. Something that is made for a saddle. So when we were up at the outdoor show in February, Mr. Bronson Makeoff and Nicola Destro got a step ladder for each of them. And I happened to borrow a couple of Nick's steps that I really don't want to return, but I know Nick's going to take them back. So I have 3 of them I've been practicing with. Very easy to use. Make sure that's on that side. Come around like that. Around the front, underneath, up, behind the bar. Now, if you get this cammed over on the first try, you are amazing. Because one thing I will tell you with this, along with all saddle gear, you really need to practice and get comfortable with it. I have been messing with this for a while, and we're going to see if I can hit it on the first try. That's pretty close. Not tight enough. Let's tighten it up just a little bit more. Pull it up and cam over. Biggity bam. Right in place. Now, this step ladder system, you can get all different numbers of steps in your step ladder system and utilize them to get up and saddle hunt. Wayne, why does the saddle interest you, and why does this step ladder interest you? Folks, I'm going to tell you, because when we go on the road places, it is a pain in the butt to try to pack ladder sticks, hang on stands, and things like that. And when you get to somebody else's place of business where they're going to have you hunting, while the place of business might be awesome, the tree stands might not be what you're used to. I don't like ladder stands. A lot of ladder stands are set up for gun hunters. What can I do if I go to a place where there's a ladder stand already in place? I could throw up 1, 2, 3 steps possibly and get high enough that I can get up in my saddle. Now I'm even higher off the ground, and I've taken minimal things with me on the plane. I'm going to take a harness anyway. This platform is unbelievably light. I was amazed, we'll get to that in a minute, how light that platform was. And these steps stacking each other, you can put them right in your bag and take them with you. Plus, it's great for filming. You go in a situation where there might be one stand hung, I can throw up 2 steps, my platform, and I can get above Mr. Sean Johnson when he's killing his next bear and film him out of my saddle. So that's what really intrigued the Lethal crew to look into the saddle game, was it is something very easy to pack. And if you know me, there ain't no way I'm fitting a tree stand in my bag, folks, because I'm usually overweight pulling stuff out while we're at the checkout counter for the plane while we're boarding. So now you saw how the step ladder worked. Like I said, you can get it from Wild Edge's website in a bunch of different configurations. You can even buy just 1 step if you want it. Now, let's talk about the Perch platform. The Perch platform, if you already own a step ladder, you can buy the Perch by itself. If you do not own a step ladder and you have another means of getting up the tree, you can buy the Perch platform, also with a single step that comes with the rope. You cam it over the same way, and what you do, very easily, slide your perch in. Now, folks, you can see my perch is black right now. I'm going to do a video here real soon showing you how I paint my Sika Gear EV2 pattern on stuff, so you'll be able to check that out. So that's all you do. Put the perch in. And I'm telling you, this thing is very, very sturdy. It's very quiet. And I'm going to hop up in it real quick and show you what I really like about it versus using my climber top that I was using before when I was a novice saddle hunter last week. So let me hop up here. I don't want to put my lineman's belt around the tree just to be safe. I made it this long. Might as well make it a little bit longer. So, all right, we're in our perch. We're getting ready to saddle hunt. I'm going to loosen up my bridge like you do on the trophy line saddle. Then, bring this down a hair. I'm going to clip in, boom, let off. Now, I'm just going to cut this loose. And then that way, I can get discussing the Wild Edge perch. So, there we go. My rope's loose. I am sitting back in my saddle, and as you can see, one thing I really like is on this perch platform, I can get my heels right there and get in a position where I feel more comfortable than I've felt in anything else. Right there I'm sitting. There I'm in my leaning position. I can go all the way around this tree, shooting 360 degrees. And you see how big this tree is, standing on the platform. Now granted, if I'm in a hunting situation, I'm going to be a lot quieter. But like I said, perch platforms, nice and steady, clips right into your wild edge step if you already have the step ladder. And for me, I love how light it is. I love that I can put that in my pack, a couple steps in my pack, and I can go to Canada, climb up in one of their ladder stands, put this slightly above it, and I'm shooting 360 degrees around the tree or filming 360 degrees around the tree. So if your guys are looking for a way to get up the tree or a really nice platform, check out the Wild Edge Step Ladder and the Wild Edge Perch on Wild Edge's website. I'll put a link to it right there for you all to be able to check it out. Until next time, folks, this is Wayne, living lethal 365 days a year, adding the saddle game to our arsenal. And you know what we do? Get lethal.